That time of year when college students head back to campus, but some local universities worry that reopening their doors may mean inviting COVID-19 outbreaks. Good evening, I'm Samantha Jones.
I'm Steve Savard. As schools are canceling in-person classes around the country, some local universities are planning to remain open.
News 4's Emma Hogue explored the plans colleges in our area have in place. She joins us from Washington University.
I was really excited. I missed campus. I missed my friends.
3 days into the new school year, St. Louis University student Bryce Lackland says he feels safe walking around campus. The sophomore was one of 3,500 students tested for COVID-19 during move-in week. Of that number, 22 students, less than 1%, tested positive. The university says it has over 150 beds set aside for isolation and quarantine.
It made me feel at ease since I know that safety measures were taken.
But in other parts of the country, schools like the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill are canceling in-person classes and sending students home.
Yesterday was pretty much like a disaster, if I'm just going to say it how it is.
St. Louis native Irfan Kareem is a freshman now forced to move back to St. Louis after 130 students reportedly tested positive during the first week of classes.
It kind of frustrates me because the university said that they were going to prepare for so long, and then they can't even prepare for 2 weeks.
I'm a little bit anxious because I know that other state schools and other high achieving schools are going back to campus and they're experiencing different issues.
Back at home, Alexis Elizabeth Randolph says she's worried for her first day of sophomore year at Washington University. So we asked Rob Wild, the university's interim vice chancellor of student affairs, if the school is prepared for a potential outbreak.
When you open, there will be COVID in the community. We will have students who we test as they return who come back as COVID positive. And we just need to all prepare for that.
Wild says the university has 400 isolation beds and over 150 quarantine beds if needed. Everyone living on campus will have their own room.
Leaders at Washington University tell me they're still working on finalizing testing plans for when students do return in mid-September. They tell me it's not a matter of if students get COVID, but when. As students do return to school, count on News 4 to bring you the very latest on reported cases at area schools. For now, reporting from Washington University, Emma Hogue, News 4.
University of Missouri St. Louis is encouraging students to live off campus because of the pandemic. But in case you can't, up to 26 students can live inside Villa North Hall, which houses honor students. Oak Hall, the only dorm, will be open at about 60% capacity.
After